What's up, Nibbles? J-Dog Bad and some more goddamn questions. 4 goddamn questions, though. Gonna show you some dog spin screwies, because people actually seem to like when they say, yeah, give more recommendations and shit that you checked out. Even in the very beginning of the day of the channel, LCAT and threw out the idea, and I think even like before I even started the goddamn channel, it's like Craig said, yeah, just do your own channel, just one of the topics, I was like, yeah, what would I do? He's like, yeah, just show shit that you have spun for the day, like in the shop, just things like that. I'm like, we'll see. But, I think I'm going to make more of an effort to show shit, unless, maybe that could be fun too, segment of something I spun for the day, but I thought sucked complete ass. But guys tend to get their fucking pussies up and not want to do that, right? So, spun these today, and never fucking heard them before. Let's start with the album first, actually. So, the 2023 album. So, another good album of 2023. Not a newer band. I Metal Archives them. They've been around since the early 2000s. It's the black metal band from Norway. It's a Norwegian goddamn black metal band, although it doesn't sound like typical Norwegian black metal by any fucking stretch. And I saw, we had some sitting on the shelf, and I'm like, it was Soul Cellar Records, and logo on this back looked kind of cool. Guys look kind of fucking tough. The one guy in the middle here, fucking, I don't know which member he is, looks a little bit even like GB back in the fucking goddamn Serpents of Light days. That is the band fucking Eternity. Granted, the cover's not the fucking up. Cover doesn't suck, but it's not the most awesome. Don't let the cover fool you, goddamn it. It was pretty goddamn good. This is their 2023 album. Back's got a little bit more toughness, a little bit more sack. Look at this mofo in the middle. Looks like goddamn GB on Serpents. Am I wrong? So I pull one and I'm like, oh shit, we'll check this out. So fuck, this is pretty goddamn good. Printing her goddamn sleeve. Tough guy lyrics. Homeboy down here though, got get a new shirt. Get rid of the beanie too, goddamn it. The other guys fit the vocals, guitar. That's the Clem Benton looking motherfucker. That guy fits the bill. Bullet belts, black clothes, leather jacket, and a big ass fucking inverted fucking bastard on the cross. Beanie boy, take notes, goddamn it. Bass player down the corner, he's looking pretty goddamn rough too. So, oh no, yeah, I thought not typical fucking mundane, boring ass black metal. That was pretty good shit. This is a green vinyl. There's green and black on Soul Cellar Records. Like I said, this was a 2023 album. So I listened to that first. I'm like, that's pretty good fucking shit. And I was like, oh, we have another LP by them. And that's when I Metal Archives it. It's their goddamn demo. I'm like, fuck yeah. And I love demos on vinyl. So I liked the album better, but the demo was good too. And so I pulled them up. Because I didn't know really much about it. Like I said, I've seen the name. And Norway, location, Oslo. I think that's how you pronounce that goddamn city. First demo was in 2003. Oh, look at this shit. Formed in 2003. They actually got the goddamn year right, unlike fucking Entrails. So their first demo was in Subspecies Eterna. Demo 2003. 8 songs. That's what this cover is. So this is the cover without the logo, but it says, I thought this was the second demo. To become the great beast. Maybe it's both demos. Let's see. Son of Hate. So what I don't understand, this is kind of weird. The second on Metal Archives, the second demo, it has a different cover. This is the cover of the first demo, but the title is this and has these same songs. To Become the Great Beast is their 2005 demo, hence what this LP is called. I don't know why they used the demo cover of the first demo. Just clarify that, band members. They just did 2 demos, and they got 3 albums now too. They did the first full length, Bringer of the Fall, which I haven't heard, in 2006. And To Become the Great Beast. Name it again. What the fuck? That's their full length? So no, this is the full length. Okay. They have a demo called that, and this is the full length as well with the same cover. Man, you guys got some confusing ass shit going on. So I guess it's not the fucking demo. This is their second album. Yeah, same goddamn. Like I said, I'm just literally finding out about this. I mean, like I said, I've heard of them and I pulled this, but this is the only time I'm researching the band and actually listening to them. I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty damn good. Again, if you're into the fucking just brutal sick shit only, brah, CBT, fucking regurgitation, devourments, Last Days Humanity, Lividity, don't waste your fucking time. You're not going to like them. But if you like goddamn black metal, and black metal with actual goddamn songs, not that monotonous fucking dumb shit. Um, they're definitely worth the goddamn listen. I don't think you're gonna think they're fucking blow. Yeah, so this is the second album, 2019, but it's titled the exact same thing as their 2005 demo. Wouldn't recommend that, bro. It's a bit fucking confusing. Here's the back. Fucking get this goddamn stupid ass thing on my screen. Full Sail Records did both. So this 2019 album. These are on just black. I don't know if they did a color edition. They maybe did, but we don't. I don't think we have any color editions. And so, yeah, put it in the sleeve again. Mm-hmm. All the guys look pretty acceptable on here. Got the tough guy, GB. He's got corpse paint on this time, though. But yeah, he's looking pretty goddamn rough. And, well, the guy's pretty cool, too. So, yeah, if you're a BM guy, people pissing and whining that the dog don't talk about enough new bands. It doesn't talk about enough goddamn BM over here. Shut the fuck up. There's one guy. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and recommend everything or say check it out if I think it sucks fucking balls. But if I start finding newer shit or no, they too. I mean, not that I wouldn't do it, but let's say I put on the new Frozen solo run. Like, it's fucking great. Do I really need to mention it? They already got enough publicity as is. As far as I'm concerned, too much. If I'm not lying, because I think other bands deserve attention. So it's probably like, not that I wouldn't do that, but I'll probably try to stick with stuff that I liked, that I listened to, or at least that I thought was worth checking out. Hey, I listened to it. Did I pick it up? No, but it was pretty good. Maybe even those. Um, but that actually bands that need attention, I think, is I don't know, because as going over the at shows and shit, I've had bands come up to me like, "Holy fuck, you showed us on camera!" Like they thought that was cool. So you realize it's just some random fucking ham and egg, or just hit record on a camera. Anyone can do it, but I understand it's kind of cool. I guess if unexpectedly somebody showed me or talked about me on camera, yeah, it's kind of cool. Oh shit, motherfucker talking about me. Do you even know? Do you know who this person is? That's kind of cool. So I get it. So I don't know, maybe some of these more underground bands that don't get the publicity. Uh, if nothing else, they'll goddamn like it. So, and it's always shit for new. Like I said, new shit for you guys to fucking check out. We got no paid skis today, which is goddamn some bullshit. Only one yesterday and zero today. And this is a goddamn order only question. Just gonna pull the next goddamn video line over after the Deicide review one I did yesterday. It's 3 weeks ago. I have no idea what the fuck I'm off. I'm gonna pull it up. I don't even know what fucking video it is. I searched to it, but I forget what it's even called. Let's go in there and fucking just see who the hell we could goddamn comment away on. But this order question is from Adam Chimayenti. Question for J Dog. We know you don't like slow stuff. Like some slow stuff, Robert. Huh? What is the slowest release song, etc., that you actually enjoy? The thing is, it's funny. I don't know why people pick up on that. Say I don't like slow stuff. I kind of ripped on more so the so-called death metal that's fucking slow. When death metal, just by default, was supposed to be a little bit more fucking fast and goddamn to the fucking point. The thing is, I'm kind of convinced a lot of this death doom shit, a lot of it, I was like, dude, you can't possibly like it for the most part, other than some of the bands that are one-offs or you like one or two of them, fine. But when people primarily listen, again, I use them as examples. A lot of bands influenced by Autopsy, or a lot of the Finnish death metal bands, or a lot of incantation influenced bands. It's like, dude, you can't like hand over fist bands like that. I was like, I'm sorry, this is just dismal and boring for the most part. Again, I like songs here and there, but slowest songs, I mean, that's like a tall fucking statement, dude. If you really add it up, I like a lot of slow shit. Quite a bit, actually. Realistically, I like pretty much, as far as what I own, what I physically purchase, Incantation, Blasphemy Down. Um, I like pretty much every song. I mean, with the only exception, Mortal Throne of the Nazarene, the last song, it's slow and just dragged out. I'd say they could have omitted that song. But I mean, they got slow songs on Mortal Golgotha and Mortal Throne and Infernal Storm and shit. And there's parts that do get a little boring, but I mean, as a whole, I like them. I like all the albums. So whatever slow shit you want to say on there, "Rotting with Your Christ," that's a goddamn good song. Brought up on that one video, "Macabre Temple of Bones," that's a slower song. I love that song. That track just in general. I'm sure Macabre has a few other slow songs I can't think of off the top of my goddamn head, but Temple of Bones is probably got my favorites. I mean, realistically, let's call it like it is, dude. Black Sabbath as a whole, do they have any fast songs? They got fast, upbeat songs. Not by my definition of fucking fast. Maybe back in 1970s it was considered fucking fast, but this is we ain't in the 70s, brah. This is 2024. And I mean, shit. As soon as goddamn Terrorize the World Downfall came out, and even before that, but especially by then, I don't look at Sabbath as fast. You can look at them as godfathers of metal. You can look at them as fucking goated as fuck. You can look at them as fucking everybody's canoe is all hell in comparison. Fine, but not fast, not the heaviest, like the heavy shit. Tom G. And he makes his most popular band on the fucking sun. But there you go, Under the Sun. That's a fucking great song. Is that goddamn fast? NIB and Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Maybe those are my two favorite Sabbath songs of all time. Those ain't fucking fast. Uh, good slow ballad songs. If you want to throw some of those in there, Merciful Fate, I Sold My Soul. That's a great song off 9. That's a slow balladish song. Rainbow, Temple of the King for you fucking geezer rockers. That's fucking great song. It's probably the best song on the album between that and Man on the Silver Mountain. Granted, that's the most of the radio hit that they always play. But Temple of the King's a great song. It's like a slow ballad song. It's not fast by any stretch, not by my goddamn definition. That's for damn sure. Metal Church, Gods of Wrath, again, another kind of more slow ballad song. That's fucking jammer. So it's kind of like, what are you talking about? I like tons of fucking slow songs. I don't like just nonstop speed. But again, if you're gonna have another band that's like, yeah, dude, we sound like fucking Incantation, Autopsy, and Abhorrence from Finland in a blender, and it's like, I'm 95% certain I'm gonna put it on. Let's just say it's a band came out in 2023. It's a blend of fucking Incan, Abhorrence Finland, and who else is an Autopsy in a blender. Goddammit! I'm reading that description. I'm like 95% chance. And I'm being oh so generous with that 95. It's more like 99.9% chance. I'm gonna be bored as fuck. It's usually what it is. There's exceptions to the goddamn rule. Not saying there isn't. For example, that Mortuous, they're in that category, that ink can stuff, and I saw them live. I'm like, this is fucking great. Even the slow parts I enjoyed. Picked up their album and a goddamn T-shirt at the stand. That was two years ago or so. They were a band that made exception. That would be in that death doomy-ish, slow, a little bit more slow than I liked, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. A rare exception, so it's not impossible, and it's not that I don't like any of that. It just seemed like that was kind of a lot of what was a lot taken over. And I'm gonna guess. I mean, from what I heard, I can't remember if they told me this in person or if I read it in a magazine. I forget which. Kind of blurs together because I heard this over 20 years ago. Christian said that that's the reason why they play. Why'd you guys like? Why was every song like fucking fast, especially on the first? Literally the first 5 out. I think the first song they did, which wasn't just straight blast, pretty much, and just pure speed. Although they threw blasts in there, a couple blast beats. I actually think it's a really good ass catchy song. It's a later song, but I'm pretty sure it's the first song where you're like, oh, you can tell they're branching off. They're trying to do something a little different. Is off the EP that they did in the early 2000s. The song called "Slain Fate," which is a great song. Till then, pretty much every song was fucking just ferocious speed, right? And from what I remember them saying, again, I can't remember if it was in person or in a zine, is that the reason they did that, I I don't know if they're slightly referring to even what I'm talking about, like just a lot of bands were just getting fucking boring and slow. But their words were death metal by the mid '90s was slowing down and getting fucking boring. He's like, they look at bands like what Morbid Angel did. They were putting out Domination. Um, I don't know if they mentioned Cannibal, but as great as the album The Bleeding is, I agree. If somebody told me that's their favorite album, I was like, I get it. I mean, it's strip breaks and strangled, fuck with a knife, pulverized. That's got bangers for fucking. That's got goaded as shit for fucking days. But it is, as far as intensity and brutality, it is a step down from Tomb of the Mutilated and Butcher of Birth. I mean, it just flat out is. Um, who else they bring up? Bands that like were started off like look what Napalm Death was doing in the '90s. I can't remember. I know for a fact they brought up Morbid Angel, the Domination, but I was wondering. I can't remember. Yeah, were they thinking of other stuff? Like I was always thinking like, what's everybody's fucking boner over these slow death doomish bands? So there's like they're gonna slow it down. It's like we're gonna make death metal fast again. That was what they said. I was like, I get it. I was like, yeah. What was with the just slowing it down and just fucking this is just lame. Like who in the fuck thinks Domination is even half as good as goddamn Ultras of Madness? Even if you like that album, I know people that like it. I know people that fucking hate it. I don't hate it. I put it on just like that's a very okay album. But in all honesty, in comparison, you got to admit it's a drastic fucking downgrade. Again, millionth time. I like Carcass Heartwork, but I'm like, it's as good as fucking Symphonies. I'm not thinking that dumbass shit. It's a massive downgrade. As I still enjoy it. It's a death rock album. I enjoy it for that. But it's like it's a massive downgrade. Fully fucking aware. I'm not saying it's not. So, but I think some guys think like, oh no, it's on par. It's my favorite. It's the best one. Incorrect. God damn it. Pull up these goddamn comments. Old school dog style. It was the video that posted 3 weeks ago. 4.8K views. So it was bangers. The posers that mentioned that. Oh, yep. Posers in the title. Oh, yeah. That's why it gets goddamn the views. What I tell you guys. This one's a metal essential that only posers and twink cores don't own. Not enough for Vader wiggle room. I forget what the title video is totally about. 25 minutes long. 172 counts. What people got saying it? Red tap. Anthony Allen. Hey, J-Dog. I'm pretty much a day one viewer. Better be, goddammit. Day one, it better be daily, goddammit. Not one of these 6,000 subscribed and only 3,000. Of the 9,500 subscribers, and I average 3,500 views. Where the fuck's the other 6,000 of you homies? And I must say, it's amazing to see how popular the channel's gotten. I mean, if you consider that super popular, yeah, I get it. Yeah. This is honestly the best channel, especially metal channel. Shit, yeah, it is, homeboy. Who else is fucking calling it like it is, goddammit? Not to mention, if they are kind of giving their honest take, that the few I've stumbled across, they got a goddamn personality of a fucking 2x4. Metal channel on YouTube, at least for me, I don't watch most YouTubers. I don't blame it, bro. I see those personalities. But I damn sure watch a dog every day. Of course, you watch a goddamn dog every day. Who the fuck doesn't? Dog view a day keeps the goddamn canoes away. Even Brisket, I can see later down the road people watching this video saying, good luck trying to get these gems now. 1,000%, dude. I'll tell you this right fucking now. Again, videos videos incomplete if you don't mention the goddamn Tish, right? I don't even purposely do that. Why I go, they always get referenced. It's actually kind of just fucking funny at this point. I guess one of you fucking nerds that live in your mama's basement that got nothing to going on. Go ahead, go through all my videos, count every single one. Which one the Tish don't get mentioned? He's only got 30 videos out of whatever 1,000. The Tish wasn't mentioned. Hell, the very first video was about them. Kind of fucking funny. But just use it as an example. Yeah, so this video had been, I do remember, it was about the deceased supernatural addiction I show on a camera, and the cyanide, the fucking LP, which is Age of Hell's Rebirth. Fantastic album. Especially that goddamn opening track. But the whole album is very, very, they got slow parts too. Shut the fuck up. Dog likes some slow shit, goddamn it. Tired of hearing stupid shit. Show those on camera. That's 100% of it to me, dude. 10 years from now, yeah, they're going to be going for a bigger coin. I'm not saying $1,000 or nothing, but $60 to $100 on eBay. People, would you, dog? Got one laying around, dog? Is it just in the corner? 10 years old. Reason I know this, again, talking about the Tish, like we brought him up. When we first started putting out the Tish, this is why these fucking posers make my dick itch. Very first thing for the 10 millionth time, although there's a new viewer every time, very first thing Hells Headbangers put out was the Mortician Fleshgrind split 12-inch LP live. Each, there's a live Mortician side, there's a live Fleshgrind side. Set up by the dog, of course. I would talk to goddamn Rich Lipscomb on the phone, rest in peace, and Roger on the phone at that time. And I remember talking to fucking Rich on the phone. That's when he was running, what was his label called? Fuck is it? Goddamn Rottings on it and shit. It's labeled with all the brutal shit on there. He put out Putrid Pile and stuff. This is when Putrid Pile's a new fucking band. And we do trades with Rich and stuff. He's like, need any Putrid Pile CDs? I'm like, I heard about that band. I was like, did anybody even buy that thing? Takes a big bite of an apple. 2,000 in pre-orders, bro. I'm like, fucking get the fuck out of here. You didn't sell no 2,000 in pre-orders. Didn't say that, but that's what I was fucking thinking. But who knows? Maybe he did. But I thought that was goddamn fucking funny. That was, the scene shit on the goddamn phone with Big Rich. Hey, the fuck who? When we put that out, and then he's like 2 years later, put out Hacked Up for Barbecue. That was the first album for Tish we did. 100 vinyls on blue splatter vinyl and the 900 on black. We're talking to Raj on the phone about that. Told him ideas. I was like, yeah, we want to do the first 100 to be like a diehard, hand numbered on blue vinyl. His exact response, oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, just make sure we get some of the cool ones. That's exactly what he said. I was like, well, yeah, you'll get some of the cool ones, brah, brah. But when those came out, I'm not going to say nobody bought them, but they were a slow move, dude. I remember even the first fucking 100, the blue vinyls kind of moved sluggish. As a matter of fact, I'll give you another behind the scenes. I'm assuming the guy's still alive. Haven't talked to him in fucking forever. But he used to call and order all the fucking time back at even our parents' house. He was a mail and a money order guy only. I think he was going to the library. Like, I don't need to get a computer. This is before these dumbass fucking phones and shit. I think he went to the library, viewed the website, and then he called up, talked to me on the phone, said, "Hey, I want these," and then he would get a total with shipping, and then mail in a money order. He bought hold your drawers for this because he was a Tish fan back then. Goddamn it, I'm sure he still is if he fucking still alive. His name was Jason Combs from fucking Wichita, Kansas. I remember the one time he called me. Did you hear they caught BTK? That's when they caught him. I said, oh shit, no, I didn't fucking hear that. When the Tish Hacked Up for Barbecue double LP came out, he bought 30 blue vinyls. Why are you gonna fucking? And here's the thing: he wasn't even planning on selling them. Maybe he is now. So if you need a blue ski, hit up old Combs of Wichita, Kansas. I can't imagine those go for any less than $100. But even with those, he bought 30 of them to sell all 100. I think it's 110 actually. You get the 10% overrun, but we told him 100. It's whatever's the number on the goddamn back. I think it's 110, but it could be 100. So whatever the remainder, 10 went to the fucking band, maybe 10 or 11 went to the band. So that's already what is it? That's 40 fucking percent of the goddamn pressing of the blues gone. I think it took another. I mean, I didn't mark the calendar. 6 months to move the rest, and the black vinyl, the 900 black vinyls, those were in stock for 2 years, maybe 3 years to sell them all. Then when we did the rest, little faster. We didn't start noticing like, wow, people buy the Tish until I think it was the second to last LP we did, which was, I think Final Bloodbath was the last one we did. Not even going to count Zombie Massacre. That might have been the last, but let's not count that. It's just a live album. It might have been Reanimated Dead Flesh. When that finally came out, because that did, yeah, it had to have been that, because that sold really fucking fast. We did a glow in the dark vinyl. That sold really fast. And then Final Bloodbath came out 6 months and it sold really fast. Like, oh shit, people like Mortician now. Whatever year that is, look up that is when the Tish boom started. When it look up whatever, I don't even fucking hear all the top of my head. Whatever year we put out the fucking Reanimated Dead Flesh repress coming goddamn this year too, goddamn it. Keep an eyes out peeled out for that. So having said that, yeah, that's what it was, dude. Back then, like the shit, you're gonna regret it because I can't even tell you how many emails we got. Got any more of those Morticians? They go for crazy money on Discogs and eBay. Shit, it's a rip-off price. Sure, don't got one laying around. I tell you guys about some of this shit. That's what it is. Is get it for the $20 now if it's something that you like, because that's exactly what it's gonna fucking be. You don't think it just see Supernatural Addiction LP? I showed splatter vinyl, gatefold cover, nice as fuck, an absolute metal must own. And that Cyanide is definitely metal must own, especially if you like goddamn death metal. You telling me 15 years from now, fast forward, and when there's even more goddamn posers and canoes on this goddamn planet, that they're not going to be same thing? Hard to get. 1,000% they are. That's the way it goddamn goes. That's kind of part of what's cool about it, too. It's, you can not only listen to them and shit like that and jam them and read the goddamn lyrics, but it's kind of like collecting baseball cards. It's a hobby, and then you got a piece of product that's sold out. It's hard to get, and it's got memory lane. You remember you picked it up and shit like that. So that's why the whole physical format things it is cool. Fucking a digital download or just listen on YouTube. That ain't creating no goddamn memories. Every fucking band you ever got into was that. You have to have the day I listened to it on YouTube. You remember that shit? Why would you? That's what you did for everything. As opposed to picking it up, you got almost like a little bit of a story behind it. So yeah, damn straight they're gonna be fucking 10 years from now or whatever, harder to get. That's the way it goes. I've said it before, but people just don't want to listen. They piss and whine and hope there's some fucking under the cobwebs in the corner of hell. Just hanging on out. Not the goddamn case, brah. So be quick or be dead. Consequences are you know what to do. But the God boss get answer by the morning. Later, goddamn it.